fucking wind farm. A fossilized Cacliosaur. Fossilized Cacliosaur. Excellent. The Krogan can ride it into battle, and unfortunately we will never see it. Come on, come on, come on. Ship. Ship.
Faster than light jump successful.
Indeed. Ah. Please, 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 please. Please autosave. Don't have auto-saved outside the place. Ooh, Nelly. Damn you! Why did I assume that that was 100%? Alright, well at least I know where we go. Even if I die, we know where it is. Okay. The asteroid-based Pinnacle Station was originally constructed by the Turians to function as the worst DLC ever, so much that it has largely been forgotten by history. It has been retrofitted as the worst DLC ever, lost in Mass Effect 1's bowels. The station's combat simulator allows teams to waste their hard-earned money on the worst DLC ever. Okay. Basically, if you don't know, the Pinnacle Station DLC for Mass Effect 1, which is not very well known these days, was basically... It was the second of two DLCs for Mass Effect 1, the first being Bring Down the Sky, which, while not amazeballs, was, you know, it was whatever. But Pinnacle Station, well that was just... That. Oh, okay. Oh, we can do it this time. Oh, we can't. Fuck you, Reaper. Maybe we can. But Pinnacle Station was just combat. It's just combat, combat, combat. In a combat simulation. There was no plot, there were no stakes, it was just... Now, Shepard must fight off all these enemies in 2 minutes, or Shepard must... Oh, look at that. Successful. Look at that. Don't enter system. Alright, I guess you'll have to, because my ship is down. There we go. Come on. But yeah, it's just... It's terrible. It's terrible. Which is why I've never bothered with it. Never bothered finding it. Like, it comes on some copies. It comes on the Origin copy of Mass Effect 1 if you want to get that, but my Steam copy, you know, you had to get Bring Down the Sky to download it from somewhere, and it was a right pig's ear until they finally fixed it. It used to require a key. You needed a key for it, and you could get the key for free. But the key that the BioWare website generated for you didn't work, ever. I presume it's because
I found
something cocked up when the BioWare site became a sort of EA site and the old BioWare site was just left behind. Anyway, early surveyors of Hanalei dismissed its resource potential, saying it had more heat than a planet needs and more argon than a galaxy would buy. As an enormous terrestrial planet buried under a merciless atmosphere of argon, nitrogen and carbon dioxide, Hanalei hosted only small orbital stations that were primarily scientific in nature. The facilities have since been destroyed by the Reapers. Ha 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 ha. But, so yeah. They eventually fixed it so that you no longer needed a key to get your free DLC, which makes sense really. Why would something free be key locked anyway? But, yes. Their free DLC was made, in fact, free. We'd better buy some fuel. And so we all bothered to get Bring Down the Sky, because it was free. But Pinnacle Station, that's not free. They insist on still charging for that one, despite the fact that it is
signal confirmed.
Shite balls. And so... no one bothered. And if you got the PS3 version of Mass Effect 1, it is impossible to get Pinnacle Station because the files for it were corrupted by the time they were porting the game to PS3. It was that bad that it just degraded and died over time. So, Psyllium is a minor rock planet that has not quite cleared the ring of debris at the edge of Loropi's orbits. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture. For several centuries, Psyllium supported a succession of mining colonies. First iridium, then titanium, and finally light metals like bauxite and alumina? I don't trust that. I'm going to assume it's alumina and that you're screwing with me. The planet was abandoned long before the Reaper invasion. Well, that's good. Means there's no horrible corpses. Or is there? Asset acquired. Horrible corpse. Oh no, it's a sniper unit. Okay, what was the sniper unit doing on an abandoned planet? We may never know. Point is, we have done that place. So let's now go to Nahuala.
I found something.
Cool, let's grab it. Ooh, the Reapers don't like me. They want me to choke on my suffering. 50% assets. Be on this planet. Very good. Come on, shit. Alright. Hyetiana serves as a bastion of research for the Asari, boasting multiple observation outposts, glacial drilling stations, and educational institutions. While the planet's average temperature hovers near freezing, the equatorial band contains oceans and many freshwater rivers. Xenobiologists of all stripes often visited the planet, as its expansive facilities were a haven for the life sciences. The Reapers destroyed Hyetiana's spaceports and its uniformed defense forces. As with other Asari planets, the Reapers forced the heavily biotic population into surrender through threats of massive retaliation, rather than assault by husks alone. Because biotics are too overpowered for husks. What do we got? The Ceres Guard. Let's get out of here.
Faster than light jump successful.
Okay, now to Fontes. Everyone has fun at Fontes. So there's nothing on that planet.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, tasty. Altan. The first mission to Altan, Dakuna's moon, was a century in the making. Elco leaders felt resources for space travel could be better used on their homeworld, and it took decades of persuasion to secure project funding. Archaic harvesting stations that recovered helium-3 from the moon regolith were still functioning when the Reapers invaded, and the Elco stations there were able to flee the system. That's awesome balls. I wonder if we get to go to Kage at some point. Okay, we got the Elco flotilla, which is what that dude wanted me to rescue. So there you go, dude. Oh, and there's Dakuna itself. The Elco Homeworld Dakuna overflows with natural resources protected by law, from large deposits of precious metals to vast forests. The Elcor themselves live in rich grasslands near the equator. The majority of Dakuna's settlements are tucked within this belt, as the conservative Elcor feel little desire to build outside their comfort zone. Their twin capitals are for migrations from the wet season to the dry season, a tradition made obsolete by modern technology but still observed. After the destruction of the Elcor navy, Reapers moved in their ground troops to occupy the cities. This has taken longer than most civilized world, as the Elcor have spread out into smaller, distant settlements, reflecting their preference for close-knit family communities instead of densely packed cities. Magnanimous, which is not at all the same thing as magnificent, but I'm going to say it anyway. Code of the Ancients. Alright. Now, in what will most likely be our deaths. Oh, look at that. So we know where it is. Come and eat me, Reapers. Yum, yum, yum. It's good for Reaper Tum. And now, let us get back. Let us return to this accursed land. I'm gonna go find that thing again first.
Signal confirmed.
Thank you for the fuel. And now, wow, that moon actually is really far away from Dakuna, isn't it? That is one hell of a faraway moon. No wonder it took so long for them to bother to come here. Sorry. Bear with me, Reapers. I've just got to get this one last thing. It might seem like it's a little boring to go around scanning all these planets, but it's still better than Mass Effect 2. Crikey.
Evasion
Wow.
successful.
Planet scanning in that game was like... It's like the makers of the game somehow convinced us to torture ourselves, and yet evaded prison.
I found something.
Oh, that's great. Let's go to Nevels. First discovered by Asari pioneers in 430 CE, Nevels is a vibrant garden planet and home to a thriving Asari colony. Sandy beaches and romantic twin moons fuel a bustling tourism economy, while practical and secretive corporate matters are handled in spiraling arcologies built along towering cliffs. Even though it has been colonized for centuries, Nevels feels a frontier away from regulation and oversight. Consequently, a number of influential political lobbies have established sizable presences on the planet. And what are we here to pick up, I wonder? It could be anything based on that description. Anything at all. It is the Rings of Elune. Oh god, there's still more. Oh! I didn't actually expect to find anything on a gas giant, but there we are. A typical hydrogen-helium gas giant, Quaresia serves as a naval resource for fuel gathering and magnetic field discharge. The planet is surrounded by a band of 7 large moons that form a necklace, a reference to a legendary jewel owned by the ancient Asari queen for which Quaresia was named. Quaresia's orbit places it within this system's front line, where gas giants where gas giants do not usually form. For this reason, the planet is believed to be an extrasolar capture. The alternative, that its orbit is decaying, is a horrifying prospect for the tourism and immigration boards of Nevels, since they would be in the gas giant's eventual path. Salvage. Credits recovered. Wait, just credits? That's pretty mundane salvage. Okay, so the last... Oh, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it? Investigate. Get out of there.
Reapers eluded.
Take that, Reapers. Now let's get our way home. What a journey. Meow. Meow. Right, where are we going now? Ninmos. Could we have finally... Oh, Shrike Missile 50% was that? Okay. Sigurd's Cradle. Okay, so we've just got to go to the Shrike Abyssal, and then we can go on holiday. Finally. Excellent. Okay, so Zichar is still fine, so we've got to go to... Oh, there are 2 new places. Thal and Kaisil. Okay, was there a fuel thingy here? It's not looking like it. I should have filled up at the last thing, but hopefully... Yeah, it looks like we can make it on the fuel we've got. It's not too big a cluster. Beep! Nothing there. Oh, there was something there.
Signal confirmed.
Give it. This was 400 units of fuel. Nothing there. I noticed that the Reapers aren't bothering me. I'm fine with this. Okay. Keep going, ship. Joker, come on. Where'd you learn to fly? There we go. Wow. Tyrex. War asset acquired. Vorcha Labour Team. Tyrex, one of the largest objects in Thal's asteroid belt, is a metallic asteroid with an iron-nickel core under a rocky, olivine mantle. It is possibly a remnant protoplanet prevented from forming into anything bigger by gravitational disturbances from Xerxio. It looks like a Hanar. That's great. Okay, well, Thal was a nice relaxing ride. Let us go to Kaisil. Oh yes,